will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Freedom Tire is proud to support the Iowa Girl through their sponsorship of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. With 6 locations around the metro, you're never far from getting you back or keeping you on the road. Our certified staff and state-of-the-art technology means you can take comfort knowing you've got the best work at the best prices. Give us a try at Freedom Tire, a proud supporter of the IGHSAU.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
It's taken months of hard work, and these two teams getting set to play here in the state tournament. Welcome back to the Extreme Arena in Coralville as we continue on in Class 3A. Two teams that were not a part of the last year's state tournament are back here. The Humboldt Wildcats on the court right now, back for the first time since 2020. And they'll be taking on the Cherokee Braves, who are back at the state tournament for the first time since 2023 after falling in the regional final a year ago. Humboldt, the 5 seed, Cherokee, the 4 seed. Winner gets number 1, Western Christian, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Welcome in, high above the Extreme Arena, court number 1 here in Coralville. I'm Zarin Egestal, joined by Hall of Fame coach Dave Wims, getting set for this one. And Coach, what a matchup we have here in Class 3A. Let's start first with Cherokee, back here for the first time since 2023.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. And this is should be a very exciting game. You got a 5 against 4, and for Cherokee, you got they'll come out of the middle a lot, and they have a really good setter, and yeah, they've had a very successful season. So. Couple of those guys, couple of people you have to watch. They have a 6'3" middle, Doden, and she's leads the state, or she's 3rd in the state in blocks. And then Wolf Sinkel is an outside hitter, and she leads the team and the state in ace serves with 1. She's number 1 in ace serves.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk more about Humboldt here in just a moment as well. Let's take a look at our road to state and how these two teams got here. We'll start first with the 5 seed, the Wildcats of Humboldt, 31-6 this year. They were the champions of Region 5. They defeated Roland Story, the number 10 team in the final IGHSAU Class 3A rankings. They are second. Their second appearance here at the state tournament, and last was in 2020. That was their first ever appearance. And they're averaging about almost 3 service aces per set, which is 4th in 3A. Addie Waldorf this year, 9.1 assists. She has been one of the best setters in 3A this year, 5th in assists per set this season in 3A. On the other side, for the Cherokee Braves, they are 29-7 on the year. They were the champions in Region 3. They defeated Van Meter in their regional championship. 269 kill efficiency this year, 4th in Class 3A. And they average, as Coach mentioned a moment ago, led by Wolfswinkel, average almost 3 ace serves per set this year, which is 5th in Class 3A. Deidre Doden, 1.1 blocks per set, tied for 2nd in 3A, 3.1 kills per set. She has been so good. 101 blocks this season for Deidre Doden. Of course, she's going to have to get up there against the middles of Humboldt here in this matchup. What an exciting one we have coming up for you. It is the Humboldt Wildcats and the Braves of Cherokee. These two teams getting set to tangle here in Class 3A. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk more about the Wildcats and the Braves. This is the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Hello, I'm Brent Johnson, a 5th-generation farmer from Calhoun County and president of the Iowa Farm Bureau.
And I'm Erin Gerlich, Executive Director of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. We're excited to have you join us for the Girls State Volleyball Tournament.
As title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we're proud to support this fantastic event. At the Iowa Farm Bureau, we believe that strong farms and strong schools go hand in hand. Iowa farmers are some of the most productive individuals in our state, working endlessly to grow and raise nutritious food and sustain our communities. Student athletes are also incredibly productive, dedicating countless hours to train and excel in their sports. Partnering with the Girls Union allows us to celebrate both groups while supporting and empowering the Iowa girl.
Reaching the state tournament is no small feat, and it takes a strong support system. Thanks to the Iowa Farm Bureau, we're able to honor students for their outstanding achievements, both on the court and in the classroom. They are committed to your success, helping provide awards, grants, and scholarships to honor excellence in athletics and academics.
As Iowans, we have much to be proud of. Whether you're a student competing today or a fan cheering on your school, we all play a role in making our state shine. So from the Iowa Farm Bureau
and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union,
congratulations on a fantastic season and best of luck in the tournament games.
Back to Coralville, it's the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the digital network, powered by Mid-America Energy Company, getting set for the 5th-seeded Humboldt Wildcats here at the state tournament for the first time since 2020, taking on the Cherokee Braves, the 4-seed, with the winner getting a chance to try their luck at Western Christian tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Zarin Egestal and the Hall of Fame head coach Dave Wims with you. Coach spent a lot of his time at Ankeny, but also coached at North Central Kossuth and Bedford as well. A lot of years in volleyball, over 1,000 career wins for you, Coach. So when you take a look at this Humboldt Wildcats team, what has made them click this year, and why are they here at the state tournament?
Yeah, well, one of the things that makes them click is their setter. Addie Waldorf she distributes the ball, and you can look at the stats and you see all the hitters all have over 100 kills for each one. But the main thing that you have to be concerned with them is Adeline Goodell in the middle. She's 6'3", and they go to her a lot, and she will put the ball down for them. So that's a big plus for them right there.
And, of course, you know pretty well the head coach for the Humboldt Wildcats. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I do know the Humboldt. So when I left North Kossuth and went to Ankeny my first year, the coach now, Kara Waldorf, was on my team, and she was an outside hitter for me, and she ended up going to Augustana and playing for 4 years out there. So she knows her volleyball, and she's been very successful in guiding this Humboldt team.
And, of course, she had a great teacher herself to now go on and teach other young people. And that's it's got to make you feel pretty good that your coaching lineage is continuing.
I love to see the kids that I've coached give back to the sport. And I have quite a few kids that either do AAU, USA volleyball, or they're coaching in the high school ranks. And that means a lot to me.
These are two young coaches that we've been talking about.
Yep.
So as a young coach, what do you got to tell your team? I mean, how do you get your team ready for a state tournament?
Yeah, well, I can remember the first time I was down here. It didn't last very long, but I was here. And just calm the nerves. That's the big thing. To just be loud, and the louder you are, the faster your feet move. And also keep communicating with all your teammates. Tell everybody what you see across the net, because that's going to help a great deal.
Of course, some of these girls in the Cherokee Braves team played on the 2023 team. Nobody on the Humboldt Wildcats team has played here at the state tournament. Let's go downstairs for today's introductions of our two teams.
Good noon, volleyball fans, and welcome to day 2 of the 2025 Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Today's 3A quarterfinal matchup features the Humboldt Wildcats and the Cherokee Braves. Fans, at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship and decorum shown by the qualifying schools during the season and state tournament week. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Natalie Smith of Winterset High School, a member of the IGHSAU Student Athlete Advisory Committee, will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Humboldt, Denise Henson. And from Cherokee, John O'Connor. The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union promotes good sportsmanship by everyone here today. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments, or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to just enjoy the game. Now it's time to introduce our players and coaches for today's 3A quarterfinal matchup. First of all, here are your non-starters for the Humboldt Wildcats. Number 1, Gracie Johnson. 2, Landry Lash. Number 11, Salem Bonstetter. Number 12, Tessa Peterson. Number 15, Jersey Wempen. Number 16, Elise Olson. Number 17, Braylee Engstrom. Number 18, Callie Olson. And 22, Ava Fisher. Your assistant coaches, Cassie Harklaw, Carly Thompson, Kathy Beach, Jamie Flaherty, and Allison Engstrom. Now here's your starting lineup for the Wildcats from Humboldt. A 5'10 senior, number 7, Olivia Goodell. A 6'1 sophomore, number 8, Adeline Goodell. A 5'11 sophomore, number 9, Eddie Waldorf. 5'8 sophomore, number 10, Jazzy Dodd. A 5'10 senior, number 13, Mia Schluter. And a 5'7 senior, number 18, Kendall Works. Your libero is a 5'3 senior, number 5, Claire Dielman. Head coach for the Wildcats, Kara Waldorf. And now let's meet the team from Cherokee. Here are the Braves. Your non-starters, number 1, Alexis Hindman. Number 6, Kendall Fox. Number 9, Bryn Lewis. Number 10, Macy Gravenish. Number 13, Caden Volcourt. Number 16, Leighton Riley. And number 18, Kenda Smith. Your assistant coaches, Lindsay Wolfswinkel and Adrian Kennedy. Now here's your starting lineup for the Braves of Cherokee, Washington. A 5'9 junior, number 3, Addie Wolfswinkel. 5'8 junior, number 4, Emma Ohlendorf. A 5'9 sophomore, number 7, Allie Timmerman. 5'8 junior, number 8, Ilana Mortensen. A 6'3 junior, number 12, Deidre Doden. And a 5'7 junior, number 14, Marin Malowski. Your libero is a 5'5 sophomore, number 19, Ireland Kennedy. Head coach for the Braves, Tara Luger. Now fans, let me introduce to you the officials for this 3A quarterfinal as assigned by the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Your first referee, Haley Gedkin. Second referee, Ashley Pierce. Your line judges, Larry Escher and Tom Sullivan. All right, who's ready for state tournament volleyball?
Well, here we go. We've met the teams. We are ready for the first serve in this Class 3A quarterfinal. Hy-Vee is a proud sponsor of the IGHSAU, and Hy-Vee is where there is always a helpful smile in every aisle. They bring you today's starting lineups for these two teams. Zerna Gastal and Dave Wims with you, getting set to start the 5-4 matchup. And let's start with some keys to the game. What is a big key for the Wildcats if they're going to pull the small upset today?
Yeah, well, I always think that the key to every game is serve tough and be able to pass the serve. If whichever team does that the best is going to have the best chance of winning the games. Always I emphasize that, serve and serve receive. That's a big key. And can they keep that ball in system? And if they keep that ball in system, they're going to feed their big girl in the middle, and then let's see if she can cut it around the block.
And for the other side, for Cherokee, what's the key there?
Yeah, same thing. I haven't watched them that much, but it's the same thing. Can they get that ball to their main hitters? And can they pass the serves? So I'm looking for pace on the serve. I'm looking for it to be low and see if they can pass the ball when it comes to them and then come up with an offensive set.
Were you a coach that always wanted to, if you won the coin toss, did you want to serve first or receive first?
Oh, I just let the girls choose that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I think most of the time we receive first.
Okay.
So that put us on the board with a point, if we side out.
Yep.
So
I always like to ask coaches that because every time you talk to a coach, it seems like everybody kind of has different philosophies.
Yeah, and
maybe team dependent, right?
Right, and as the game goes on, then you decide if you get to that fifth set, then you decide, okay, do we want to serve or do we want to receive? And based on those first 4 sets, we make that choice.
And it is the Humboldt Wildcats that will serve first. It will be Cherokee that will get the first chance on offense. And we are ready to roll. Great crowd on hand for both of these two teams. And we are ready to go out of system already for Cherokee. It will be Humboldt that will have a chance first. There's that block already from Doden up front. She'll get the first one. And now Cherokee will have to play it from deep in their own zone. It'll be a free ball back to the side of the Wildcats. And it's dumped over. You talked about it.
Yeah, that setter dump. You've got to watch it. So they should be saying, hey, we got 2 hitters in the front row. Got a setter dump. You got to be aware of it and pinch the 2 wing girls, the right and left backs.
Addie Waldorf already making an impact in the game as she finds the first kill. Doden will go over with it for the Cherokee Braves. And Humboldt leads 2-0 as Mia Schluter will find her first kill of the match.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging, and that's a good sign for the Wildcats.
Humboldt early. Again, none of these girls have played in the state tournament before their last appearance 5 years ago in 2020. Doden crashes one down, right down the middle, and she lands it in.
Yeah, right over top of the block. She's tall enough to go over the top of the block, so they're going to have to make an adjustment on that.
6'3" is what Doden stands. That's her program height.
Yeah.
Might be closer to 6'4".
She looks pretty big, tall.
It'll be Schluter again, cuts it to the right side. Doden comes back.
So we call that a 31. She moved out to that gap, and then she attacked the ball and cut a nice angle to the left.
Idra Doden has a couple of kills already for Cherokee. And now an ace serve.
Great serve. Low, flat, and it had a knuckleball effect to it.
The leader in Class 3A in ace serves this year, now 71 for Addie Wolfswinkel. That is a Channel Seed ace serve. And Wolfswinkel gets the offense going once again for Cherokee. Waldorf will back set it this time, and the block comes in.
So they ran a slide there. The middle went over to the right side and took off of 1 foot. That's called a slide, and they were right there waiting on it. Block, good block.
They read it and got there in time. Wolfswinkel brings the serve over. Now 71 ace serves for her this year. Mia Schluter is blocked and taken by the Braves for Cherokee. Dielman trying to keep that one alive, a joust to the net, and it comes back from Doden.
Yeah, that was an overpass. You got to prevent that. Doden will just eat those alive. That'll be her lunch today.
You talked about it, controlling your passes.
Yes. Oh, wow, what a pass. Serve.
Schluter.
There we go. She went down line on that, and that's a hole in the defense right there.
Schluter will find the kill for Humboldt. 5-3, Cherokee leads. Doden.
Great gig.
Good up by the
Schluter. Down line again. That looks like they've scouted that out, and Cherokee's going to have to rotate to cover that.
Schluter finds a couple of them, able to keep them in. That's the biggest thing. It's on the hands of the offense. You found the hole. Service won't quite make it over. You find the hole as a coach.
Exactly.
You tell your team, hey, this is what we need to do, but it's still up to the players to execute.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. You can tell them, but they've got to execute. It's all about execution. And here's the big thing in execution. You've got to be able to pass this serve right here coming up.
Service on the way for Cherokee. It is Fox who will do so. Dielman receives. Schluter will go from behind the 10-foot volleyball line. It is set. Block and a take for Humboldt. Now a joust to the net with Waldorf, and she's going to find the kill.
Yes. I like a setter. She's going to play the front row. She has to be aggressive, and Waldorf did a nice job there.
Not only can dump it, but she can get up and attack as well, and she can serve as she does so here. Dielman plays it from the back row. Schluter will tip over. And into the back row.
So that time she wrote the 6-back, rotated to the line, and then they just tipped the long one right into the middle of the court deep, and it's wide open. Point.
We are knotted up at 6. We thought we'd have a good one so far. It has been. Cherokee's got a free ball over. They do. Dielman. It is set and tipped and down for the Wildcats of Humboldt. give that one to Kendall Works.
That was a great lift tip. She just right over the top of the block and right down, and she tipped that ball inside the 10-foot line, and that's very difficult to cover.
Waldorf will continue to serve. Cherokee will bring it over the overpass all the way to the back row.
There's the setter dump.
Dumps the pancake attempt by Dielman.
She can't get to it.
Can't get to it, and that will be a kill for Addie's Wolfwinkle.
Because Addie's setting, yeah.
Yep.
She's a hitter and a setter. Front row, hitter. Back row, sets.
That one will go long. Was there a touch? There was.
Was there a touch? Oh, okay.
There was a touch. And the point will go to the Wildcats. Kendall Works getting that one in. Touch is whistled for. And it is 8-7 Humboldt.
Looks like Cherokee's in a rotation defense, so that 6 back area is wide open if they can get past the block.
Service on the way. Wolfswinkle set back up front.
Another
it is tipped
shot.
over. Wolfswinkle will set again up front.
Nice
Dug out
dig.
by Dielman, and it is bounced back.
Overpass.
By Mortensen.
Yep. Now she took care of that overpass and put it right back into the court of Humboldt for the point. 8-8. Zarin, we've got a good game going here.
We do. Mortensen guides that one right back down to the floor. Service this time coming for Cherokee. And that one is hammered home.
There's that
by
line
Dodd.
shot. You only can do that if you've scouted out the team. So everybody has video of who they're playing. They scout that out and say, hey, this is what we got to do. And she's there hitting that line.
Jazzy Dodd goes line that time. Dielman, the libero, just wide of the court.
Tried to go down that line in the 5 area and just missed it. That was pretty close.
Service on the way by Mortensen, the junior. She'll give it a jump serve over, taken by Dielman, set by Waldorf. And that will be a touch and out, and the kill goes to the Wildcats of Humboldt. Mark that one up for Mortensen.
And that was a great pass right to the setter, and she had all kinds of options, and she chose the middle.
Madeline Goodell, my apologies.
Yes.
There's Mortensen in the back row for Cherokee.
Yeah.
Wolfswinkle just has to go over with it. Waldorf will dump it back, and it cannot be dug out by Cherokee.
They're gonna have to be aware of that. Anything that's close to that net, Waldorf's gonna try to take it over. They'll make an adjustment. If they don't, it's gonna be a short day for them.
Humboldt leads by 2.
There's one back at him.
Wolfswinkle comes
There it
back
is.
with it, and they set up the quick set, and that one comes home.
And that's the problem with dumping the ball. If you dump the ball and they pick it up, it's an easy pass to the setter. The setter sets the middle, and it's a quick hit, and your defense doesn't have a time to adjust.
Goodell finds another one. A float serve over. It is taken by Cherokee. Now Wolfswinkle attacking. And that one will miss wide of the court. The point will go to the Wildcats.
Yeah. Got a timeout, Zarin.
Timeout on the floor, 13-9. Humboldt leads. We'll take a break. We'll come back. This is the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here to the Extreme Arena in Coralville. You see the Wildcats of Humboldt breaking the huddle. They lead early, 13-9. As Cherokee set to receive this serve.
They have a 2-man serve reception. Let's see what they do with the serve here.
And running that 6-2 with Waldorf now hitting. They're going to go to her here. Dug out by the Wildcats of Humboldt. They'll come back and they will kill it. with Jazzy Dodd.
She got some of the net, and that kind of deflected the ball and throws off the timing of the dig.
Schluter's got 4 kills. Dodd has 2 kills now as she picked one up there a moment ago, and the serve will go long.
And that's okay. You want to be aggressive. If you serve soft, they're going to drill the ball right back at you. So you got to be aggressive but under control. Sometimes that's tough. There's another one.
Back to back, they will trade. Humboldt right now hitting 600, Coach.
Ooh, wow.
13 kills, 1 attack error for the Wildcats.
That's what you want. That's exactly what you want.
Maybe a little bit better than you were expecting, right?
Yeah, really. For the first time being down here, being nervous. Oh, yeah.
Gooding goes over. Awesome up there by Dielman. They will set back to Wolfswinkel, who hammers one down.
A great attack on that. Great attack. And Humboldt had a chance. That girl should have hit that ball instead of throwing it back into the middle.
Let's watch this one again. Pass up front. They're going to back set right to Wolfswinkel, and nobody's catching that one.
No.
Waldorf will dump. It is taken nicely this time. Joden finds the kill on the set from Wolfswinkel.
Another example right there is Aaron. She tipped the ball over, and they picked it up, and they turned it into instant offense.
They knew exactly what they were going to do with it. Maybe something they talked about in the timeout, Coach.
Oh, yes.
Dielman receives. Waldorf gets to it to set it. It'll be played by Cherokee. Wolfswinkel will back set, and it's rolled over by the Cherokee Braves. Blocked at the net. There is Joden, and she rejects that one.
Yeah, she used all 6'3" of herself to get her. Penetrated the net really nice. Got her hands on the other side and put the block up.
Now Humboldt wants a timeout. It's 15-13. There's the Braves and Coach Luger talking with her team. We'll come back. This is State Volleyball from Coralville.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back to Coralville, the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Strong schools build strong communities. The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to support the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Investing in youth, investing in Iowa. And it will be the Cherokee Braves. And the state's leader in ace serves already has one today. Addie Wolfswinkel sends that one over. It will be returned by the Wildcats, and it cannot come back from the Braves.
It's that back row attack.
That one
she hit
down.
Across court.
That one down for Dodd.
Yep.
Kemper Catholic and Red Oak getting set to tangle on the other court in the 6-3 matchup. That one will come up in about 5 minutes or so from now. Waldorf will set. Schluter goes after it. It's blocked and taken by Schluter once again. This time, Wolfswinkel, a great effort, but she can't get to it.
Great job of using the blocker's hands, tooling the ball, we call that, and she tooled it right off her hands and out of bounds and couldn't get to it.
Humboldt leads by 4 now. Wolfswinkel able to keep that one. Joden didn't get the attack she wanted. Instead, she just had to send it over. And Humboldt comes right back down line with Mia Schluter.
Yeah, that's probably a scouting report right there. She knows that she can out-jump the blocker, and she's going right over top of that blocker. So they're going to have to make an adjustment on that, or it's going to happen all day.
Humboldt rolling right now. They lead by 5 in this opening set. Dumped over by Wolfswinkel, and she has the kill.
Yeah, who's ever on offense, our defense needs to tell them we've got 3 hitters up, setters live, but she's in the front row. She can attack that ball. They've got to more communication so that doesn't happen.
Service will come from Fox, taken by Dielman. Schluter dug out in the back row by Fox. Blocked by Humboldt up front. Wolfswinkel will set Doden back row. Picked up by Dielman. Here's Schluter again off the block for Cherokee. Dielman, Wolfswinkel. They'll set middle this time. Can Cherokee keep it alive? They got to go over. They cannot.
Great rally there. That was a great rally. Both teams working hard, giving a lot of effort, using energy. 19-14's there. Humbled up.
Olivia Goodell credited there. It'll be Waldorf to serve. They'll roll it over. It's taken by Humboldt. They'll pass up front to Schluter, and Schluter will find the cross-court shot.
She's moving her shots around. She was going down line. Now she goes cross-court.
And Cherokee will use their second and final timeout of the set. Humboldt, they're excited. They're 5 points from taking the opening set. We'll come back. This is the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back to the Extreme Arena in Coralville, the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships. Presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Humboldt leading 20-14, 5 points away from the opening set, but don't count out Cherokee. They've made a couple of runs so far in this match. They can make another one here in the
Yeah,
set.
at that timeout, the coach probably gave them an adjustment to make, and let's see if they make an adjustment here. We need to get the ball to so-and-so or whatever. Pass the ball better. There's the serve. Oh.
Waldorf has an ace serve to make it 21-14. Our ace serve is brought to you by Channel Seeds.
She served that right in the gap between two players, and they got to make a decision who's going to take that.
Wolfswinkel has to bump set this one. They are able to come over with it. Waldorf will set Schluter here to the near side. Dugout in the back row there by Fox. Now they'll free ball over. Waldorf will set to the right side this time. And Cherokee makes a great defensive play to keep that one alive. Now can Schluter end it? She can.
Right down the line. They need to move that girl over there, cover that line faster.
Let's watch this one again. Mia Schluter, a great defensive effort there by Cherokee, but better offense by Mia Schluter. Wolfswinkel sets Doden, and that'll be a kill for Deidre Doden.
If they can make that pass to the setter right there, she has that option, that's the girl to go to.
5 kills now for Doden. Schluter leads the game with 8 kills in this opening set.
Wow.
Humboldt 19 kills, 2 errors. Cherokee 9 kills, 1 error. And that one will be a kill for the Wildcats.
Timmerman, that's Timmerman. We haven't called her name very much.
Crazy, Coach. We have 3 hitting errors between the two teams through this first set.
Well, that's what you want. Keep the ball in the court. There it is.
Overpass. Dielman was able to play it. And Cherokee finds the kill. That was a wild one there, Coach.
Yeah, that was overpass. And she just jumped up and got a good swing at it. Tooled it off the hands.
23-16. Serve comes from Molowski. And Humboldt will find the kill as it comes in from Kendall Works. Set point for the Wildcats, and Dielman will serve it. She gets her serving assignments from Coach Waldorf over on the bench. She'll send it over. And Cherokee keep it alive. Now can it be finished by Works? It can! Kendall Works, back-to-back kills, and the Humboldt Wildcats win the opening set 25-16.
She cut that ball really nice into the 2-hole. Not many girls can do that. And she didn't put a lot of speed on it. She just put it in there. Great shot.
The first ever set a Humboldt Wildcat team has ever won
There you go.
here at the state tournament comes in their first one.
Grab that ball, put it in the trophy case.
Here in 2025. You are thinking like a coach there, Coach.
Yeah, I do.
We'll come back for set number 2. Humboldt and Cherokee, more volleyball next.
Whether you volunteer or hang with friends, play pickleball, read or follow trends. No matter what your retirement style, you deserve healthy eyes and a healthy smile. Some Medicare plans don't cover vision or dental. With Delta Dental, you can save on what's essential. Get coverage and take care of your health. It's peace of mind, so treat yourself. It's more affordable than you might think. Give us a call or visit this link.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Excelling in athletics takes teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. These are the same qualities that help our pig farmers and our communities thrive. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics and the student athletes who make us all proud. Visit iowapork.org/WeCare to meet the people behind the pork and hear about our winning approach to caring for our pigs, the environment, and our communities.
Back to the Extreme Arena in Coralville as it is the Humboldt Wildcats with the opening set win over Cherokee 25-16. Let's take a look at our Sioux Cup stats after one set of play, and it was, well, like we talked about, Coach, just 3 errors between the two teams. For Humboldt, they had 22 kills. Of their 25 points, 22 kills, just 2 errors. They hit .513 with 1 service ace. No blocks for Humboldt in the opening set. On the flip side, for Cherokee, 10 kills, 1 attack error. On 33 attempts, they had .273, 1 ace, and had 2 blocks in that opening set.
Yeah, those are great stats for both teams. What do we need to adjust? I'd say Cherokee needs to adjust their passing a little bit better so they can get that ball to their middle more. And then they've got to cover that line because Humboldt's going down line on them. I didn't count how many they've hit there, but they've hit a lot.
Probably half of their 22 at least. You know, Coach, kind of crazy, 22 kills in that opening set of 25 points, Coach.
Yeah, that is a lot. Usually you get that in about 3 sets.
25-16. Humboldt has come to play. We mentioned Humboldt's last appearance, their first appearance in 2020. They were the 8th seed. They lost to Osage 3-0, who was the number 1 seed in 2020. We all know how good that Osage team was.
They were very good. Very good.
In 2020. And we will start things off here with a slide from Humboldt. It is blocked. Back to Schluter. Can she find another one? She can. How about Mia Schluter, her 9th kill of the match?
Yeah, she used the hands of the blocker and tooled that ball right into the 4 hole. Great job.
She's hitting .500. 9 kills on 18 attempts. Here comes Doden, and she'll kill one. A monster attack from Deidre Doden.
Yep, she went right across court and too hot to handle.
No errors so far in the game for Schluter with her 9 kills. No errors in the game so far for Doden in her 6 kills. The 2 big stars that we were talking about, that one cannot be recovered for Cherokee, and it is a lead for the Wildcats.
That was a communication problem. One thought the other one was going to get it, and they both stopped. You just got to run through that. Be aggressive.
It'll be Waldorf to continue to serve here for the Wildcats. Doden will send that one over on a delay. Here comes Work. She had the last 2 kills. Going to be chased down by Wolfswinkel. No, great effort by Wolfswinkel.
Yeah, just couldn't get there to get it up into the air. Everybody went after it with her.
The effort from Addie Wolfswinkel, I mean, that's probably what makes her such a great player.
Exactly.
She crashed into the media bench a little bit ago. She's chasing after all these balls, and she'll dump that one over. Doden comes back with the overpass and slams it home.
Yeah, you don't want to overpass when she's in the front row, especially if you overpass the middle, because she's going to take care of the ball.
I think there's been 2 overpasses in the middle so far when she's up front, and both of them have gone straight to the hardwood, Coach.
Yeah, we're not going to get in front of those.
The service on the way for the Braves of Cherokee. That is Fox, and
he called it out.
They did call it out.
And I think it was out.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's good that they're trying to serve the ball to a certain particular spot. Oh,
Humboldt will serve it back. It is Dielman for the Wildcats. Set middle, blocked, but blocked out.
Yeah. She kind of pushed her hands over the net instead of bringing them over, then just diving over. And that push caused it to go out of bounds.
Wolfswinkel with the bump set this time, and that
There's
one
a
will
shot.
land in on line by Mortensen.
Yeah, she gave information, but she gave the wrong information. The defense shifted to the information, and then she hit it where they weren't. So that was a great attack.
You talked about angles a moment ago. How good did you have to be at geometry to be a volleyball coach?
I did not take that class.
This one comes over from Humboldt. Wolfswinkel will play it.
Going line again.
Mortensen, a couple line by the Wildcats. No free ball. Nearly made it into the donut there of Cherokee. Either way, they come back with Mortensen, and she slams one cross court.
Yes, that was good. Another good solid contact with the ball and put a little speed on it.
5-4 Wildcats lead. Service in favor of Cherokee, though, with Doden. Wolfswinkel back set to Works. There's a touch, and the point goes to Humboldt.
Yep, good side out.
They get it right back, as Coach mentioned. Only led by 1, but a quick side out. Now they lead by 2. Dielman will serve. Libero for the Wildcats. Wolfswinkel up front. She will set. And that one is in off the touch of Humboldt by Mortensen.
Yeah, that right side blocker's got to turn that outside hand in and press the ball to the 6 back so it doesn't go off of her hands and go out of bounds.
Coach Waldorf walked up to the court, was saying something to the team, probably saying exactly what you just
Well,
said.
I taught her that, so maybe she did say that. I'll check with her later. Oh, wow, right in the middle. Great set.
Yeah, quick set middle.
Yep. Good set by Waldorf. Great pass. You can't hit very good if you don't have a good pass. So it all starts with that pass.
Works will serve. Fox in the back row. It is set to Wolfswinkel, and
she found a hole.
Just finds it.
Yeah, the off blocker came in for the tip, but she put it over top of her head into the 4 spot, and it's wide open.
Sometimes those eyes looking forward before you make contact are so important.
Exactly.
That one will go long.
Yep.
My Goodell. Yeah, you might have you can correct me, Coach. I mean, you taught this, but you might have a plan in your mind about what you want to do with the ball, but once you get in the air, you see something different and you just change your direction.
Yeah, you got to take the ball where it is and hit it from that point. If you get that mindset of I'm going to hit a cross court and it's not a good set, then you can't do that, So you got to keep open-minded. She got that outside.
Hit the pin, I believe.
Yeah,
it did.
Hit the antenna, out of bounds.
The pin was hit. Timeout. Humboldt. Cherokee has come back. They lead by 2, trying to take this second set after the Wildcats take the opener. We'll take a break. We'll come back. This is IGHSAU State Tournament Volleyball.
Yeah, you can ask.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
She told the coach, and the coach had the kid do it, and they just went on to win.
Back here to the Extreme Arena in Coralville. We are set to go once again. Cherokee leads by 2, 9-7. Mortensen serves. Humboldt back row. It is taken. Can they get to it? Miscommunication, overpass. Back to the Wildcats. Now Cherokee way out of system for the last 2.
There's that dump. Oh, they're covering it now.
Dumped by Waldorf. It is covered, and Wolfswinkel sends it wide.
She can jump. She was way up over top of those blockers, but it was just wide. What do we got, 9-8?
Yep.
Cherokee.
Cherokee was out of system twice there, Coach.
Yes, they were.
Found out by Mortensen. Wolfswinkel will bring it over. No, she won't. It's into the net.
Yeah, she tried to take that down line, and the ball got too low.
9-9 our score. It has been a wild one so far. Wildcats took the first set. Wolfswinkel just has to come over with it.
Good down ball. There's the middle.
And that is brought down in the middle by Adeline Goodell.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter girl right there. And when they need a point, they go right to her.
And just a sophomore there in the middle, Coach.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to go coach a team against her.
Yeah.
Oh, nice spin set. There it is.
They set to Wolfswinkel. She's attacking now. Malowski with a great set. And Wolfswinkel finishes the job. We're tied at 10. Service on the way, taken by Works. Waldorf just had to set it back.
Another back row attack, but they picked it up.
Blocked up front. A huge block by Adeline Goodell.
Yeah. Tried to go cross court with that, and then she ran into a 6-1 block.
It is 11-10 in favor of Humboldt. And now Goodell will serve a diving serve taken by Wolfswinkel. Can Cherokee get it over? They cannot.
They let that ball get below the net, and it's too tight to the net, and they can't get it over.
And if they would have played it, would have been 4 contacts. They let it go to the floor. It is 12-10.
And that was a great serve, a floater serve, and it died right in front of the passer.
Goodell will serve again. More on a line this time. Doden out.
Just out.
Just misses.
Yeah, she had that was a good idea. Just a little wide. Timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Humboldt leads 13-10. Coach, we're going to keep this one here.
Okay, well, I see that Coach Waldorf is really giving their girls a pep talk here and complimenting them, encouraging them, and that's exactly what you do.
How about the other side for Coach Luger?
Yeah,
what's the conversation?
I think she's just saying, hey, girls, we just got to pass better and get the ball to Donan and adjust our defense. Ball handling is hurting us right
now. It is 13-10 in favor of Humboldt. They won the first set. 25-16, and now they lead in the second set. They can take a commanding 2-0 lead, but that does not count Cherokee out. Many, many times here at the state tournament, we have seen reverse sweeps, but it's not easy.
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
Hitting percentages for both teams dropping a little bit, but still saying, where would you like that? About 300, or where do you?
300 would be really good.
Okay.
You know, the better the defense, the lower the numbers go for your efficiency.
Humboldt sitting at 463, Cherokee at 240 right now. As Malowski will back set it, and it is down by Wolfswinkel.
I think I would try to attack that right side a little bit more if I was Cherokee.
Wolfswinkel has 6 kills, and she will serve. Really tough serve.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a free
Way out
ball.
of system. Yep. Here it is. They're in system. Give to the big girl. Blocked.
Good block up front, and they can't tip over. And the point will go to Humboldt.
Yeah, the setter set that a little too low. She tried to speed up the offense, but it was a little too low and a little bit tight. And easy block.
14-11. Wildcats still by 3. Waldorf will serve. Wolfswinkel will set Doden, and she smashes that one.
We call that tattooing the ball.
Yeah.
It was definitely a tattoo. She hit it. She had a good swing on that.
Let's watch that one again as they get it right to Doden. She hangs in the air, and Dealman had no chance. Dealman will play this. Good serve receive, better block up front by Doden. Works goes over with it. Now Cherokee with a chance with Mortensen. She misses wide. Was there a touch? Cherokee asked for one. There was not.
No touch. Again, she tried to give her information, the wrong information, and take it down line without looking. Opened her shoulders a little too much.
Coach Waldorf given the serving assignments. Back set. Not enough, as that one's into the net by Volkert. Jaden Volkert.
Yeah, that set was too low. She was too far over there to reverse the flow of that ball. If you're going to do that, she's got to get that set up higher.
Service on the way by Schluter. She dominated that first set. Haven't had as much of Schluter in this one. That is sent long.
No touch. Humboldt starting to pull away, aren't they?
Just like in the first set, Humboldt starting to pull away at the end of this set. Cherokee needs a side out in a bad way here, Coach.
Yes, they do.
Where will they go? They're going to go to Doden to try to get that side out. Good dig in the back row. Dealman plays it back up front. Doden works. Now back to Cherokee with Wolfswinkel. Wolfswinkel will attack from the back row. Roll shot, and it's in.
Nice roll shot. Very good. I think Doden needs to transition a little bit deeper so when she comes in, she can get a good swing on it. But, good defense by Humboldt. They read the couple of those shots and were able to dig them up.
Doden will serve. Waldorf will set it to work. She cuts it down the line, and nobody can get there. Great cut shot down the line, Coach.
She has practiced that shot, trust me. That was a great shot.
Probably tough to do.
Oh, very difficult, very difficult. As tight as that was to the net.
18-13.
Out of system.
It comes over the side of Humboldt. They will set. Good dig in the back row. Can Cherokee play it? Now they will with Mortensen. Dealman will play it. Waldorf up front. Goodell, and she finds the kill.
Just finds that corner. Threw that ball in the corner. Cross court. Defense was pulled over, and she put it where they went.
Cherokee will hold on to their final timeout for now. Dealman will serve. Wolfswinkel back sets it. It's going to have to be a free ball. Dealman, Waldorf, and works. Comes with the runner.
Yes, and tooled it off the arms of the blocker, and she was set inside. And she tooled off those arms, and it dropped in.
Dealman will serve. 2013 in favor of Humboldt. They have dominated the closing stage of this set. Way out of system. Can they get it over? They can. It'll be a free ball. It is set and rolled over by Humboldt. Mortensen now, not enough.
Well, they need a swing. Both teams. That tipping, when you're down here, tipping does not lead to championships. Trust me. You need to swing at the ball. Teams are too good at picking up those tips.
Coach has...
Cherokee's having trouble with their serve receiving right now. They need to get better at their serve receive.
Coach has some experience winning state championships. He knows what it takes. Goodell finds the kill.
She She cut that really
nice. 22-13. Dillman will serve.
Cherokee needs to move their feet on this and make a good pass.
In the back.
Yeah, they're way out of system. See that?
They can't even get it over.
Yeah.
Good effort up front by Leighton Riley trying to get to it at the net, but unable to. And here comes Cherokee's final timeout. 23-13 will take a break. This is the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here at the Extreme Arena in Coralville, the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships. Humboldt Wildcats on the verge of taking a monster 2-set lead.
Yeah, they've turned up their serving. They've located a couple girls that are not passing very good, and they're picking on them. Yeah, they've just got to, Cherokee's got to make that adjustment. They've got to get a wider base and get behind that ball better and get it to target.
It'll be Dillman that will serve. 23-13. Wolfswinkel will set. Mortensen will attack.
Right there. Perfect pass right to the outside, and she killed the ball with a great set. And that's what's got to happen. And, you know, you want to get a couple points here. You might not win this set, but get some points, get momentum on your side, and then come back in that set 3. See how far you can come back. Oh, great serve.
And
they said it went over.
It was not for contacts. Instead, it goes over. Coach Luger asking the officials if there was 4 contacts. There wasn't, and it turns into a point for the Wildcats.
Yes. And the Wildcats recognized it, put up a double block, blocked it, and blocked it back into the court.
It is set point for Humboldt. Trying to take a 2-set to none lead. Wolfswinkel won't go down without a fight, though, as she finds a kill.
Yeah, Cherokee just has to be more consistent and pass like they did the last 2 in serve reception.
Wolfswinkel adds her 8th kill, tied Doden for most on the team for Cherokee. Goodell ends it off the block, and Humboldt wins set 2, 25-15.
Regroup, that's all you can do, go out there. And then when you go out there, you got to say, hey, 1 point at a time. Just think 1 point at a time. Don't think of, we got to get this set. No, you got to get 1 point, then you got to get another point, and eventually you'll come right back into the games.
In their second ever appearance at the state tournament, the Humboldt Wildcats are 1 set away from their first ever semifinal appearance. We'll come back. This is the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Ladies, the bake sale's about to start. Are you ready?
We've got this.
Okay.
Oh, guys, he's here.
Quick start delivery for Janet.
Bring it here.
Let's get this bake sale going. Yeah. Come on. Best bake sale ever. Oh, yeah.
Let's dig in.
SWIC is a community. Southwestern Community College is a place in rural southwest Iowa where students from across the world come to be a part of a tight-knit family, Spartan Nation, where they study, train, grow, thrive, and are called by name, not by number. At SWIC, we are one.
Nothing matters more than our community and our patients.
So when flu season's here, I love that I get to help protect them.
When you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you can earn a 20-cent fuel saver.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
Because you can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you.
Allowing you to pick a time that's best for you and your family.
Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Right there, 26.
Back here to Coralville, we've got a Spalding on the head. Look at that. Actually, I don't think it's a Spalding out there. Hey, it's a volleyball on the head. Little headgear down here at the state tournaments. Fans enjoying the trip here to states. Let's take a look at our Sioux Cup stats here in our second set. 25-15 was the win for the Humboldt Wildcats. And one of the things you were just looking at, Coach, 26 assists for Addie Waldorf.
Yes, she's doing a great job spreading the ball out to her hitters and delivering a good set. A hittable ball, that's all you're asking your setter to do. Give me a hittable ball for our attackers.
On the flip side, in the 6-2 for Cherokee, Malowski's got 7, and Wolfswinkel have 7 assists, 14 total for them combined. 32 total assists for Humboldt. They're hitting .469 as a team. Cherokee hitting .164 as a team. 5 aces between the two teams. 31 digs for Humboldt, 22 for Cherokee, and each team has 2 blocks. Cherokee, one of the state's best in blocks. So far, Coach, they have just 2 recorded in this match.
Well, one of the reasons why is because Waldorf is distributing the ball equally to all the hitters. So they're dependent on that middle to block a lot of balls. But now they've got her running from one pin to the other pin, plus cover the middle. That's a tough job. And also they're hitting line too, so.
Humboldt will serve first. Doden able to tip it over the net. Humboldt will get the first in-system ball here, and they will kill it.
Threw that ball right in the corner. That's the openings. The 2 corners are always open.
And Humboldt starts off where they left off in the last 2 sets. They've got a kill to lead things off. Overpass is sent right back down to the floor by the Wildcats, Mia Schluter.
Yeah, so that overpasses kill you. They're taking care of them. If you overpass to Humboldt, they're taking care of the ball. Oh, oof.
If you're a front row girl there and you feel the ball hit you in the back,
yeah,
you're like, oh.
That's not good. You hope she's your friend. And it happens.
Yep, it does. Oh, what a great serve by Wolfswinkel. Her second ace of the match. Our ace serve brought to you by Channel Seed. Find your local seed dealer. Visit channelseed.com today. Wolfswinkel now 72 on the season, the best in 3A. From the back row, Mortensen able to put that one down.
So they gave that first ball to the setter. She popped it up. The libero comes in, pops the ball up to the back row, and she makes a back row attack. Great play by Cherokee. They got a lead. Let's see if they can hang on to it.
They need 3 straight sets to go to a semifinal. What a chase.
There it is. Hard.
Can Wolfswinkel get it over there? No, not enough. Good effort again. We've seen the effort from Cherokee. That has not dropped all match long.
No, they're giving great effort. A lot of energy still out there. They're in that 2-man reception. Let's see what happens here.
Wolfswinkel's 72 ace serves as Doden comes over now and finds the kill.
Yep. They gave it to their big girl. She can take care of it. They just got to pass the ball so they can set her more often.
Wolfswinkel's 72 ace serves ties her for 8th in the entire state. We mentioned she's number 1 in 3A. She's number 8 now in the entire state. Of course, Hochletter from North Tama, 105 aces this year, has been so good. She leads the entire state. That one's dumped over by Waldorf. We've got a whistle, And against back row attack there, Coach?
Yeah. Well, I don't think so. I think Waldorf was in the front row. Let me see. What is she calling? I'm not sure what she called, but she gave the signal for the setter jumping up and dumping it over, and she wasn't allowed to, but she's in the front row. I don't know. There's...
That one will go out.
Yeah. Again, tooled off the hands of their blockers. They've done a good job of getting the edges today.
And that one...
It's an overpass, but it came out in their favor. She couldn't quite get her hands on the ball to control it, and it went off her hand and out, so point for Cherokee.
And Doden will serve.
Good serve.
Waldorf up front. Dugout. Wolfswinkel will set. Mortensen. Dielman, what a great up.
Yes.
Wolfswinkel from the back. Now it's Works, and she'll kill it. Kendall Works.
Put it away. She hit the seam on that shot, right between two players, and the wing player stuck out her arm, and maybe the back row player could have gotten at the six-back girl.
Now if you're Cherokee, you want to make this quick. Get that side out back, keep the lead. Mortensen, though, long. They thought it hit line, but it missed.
It must have just missed. If you're in college, you bring up the green card.
Watch the replay.
There we go. That's out.
That one sent out. No, Coach, I went and watched the professional league.
Oh, yeah. They have cameras, right?
Yeah, they have cameras.
I know.
One official the entire match.
Right, exactly.
So fun.
And it's fast.
Oh, it's so fast. That is so fun.
It's expensive.
Got out and watched the Omaha team.
Yeah, that was great.
Down at the CHI Center, and that's so fun.
I have a girl playing on one of those teams in Omaha, Jaylee Winters.
Okay.
She's an Iowa girl.
Back set to Works, and Works can't cut it down the line. Cuts it on her own side, and it's Cherokee remaining out in front.
She needs to serve this in the gaps here. Got everybody bunched up over there.
Malowski will serve it. Taken by Dielman.
Oh,
set by Waldorf. They'll go over with it. Mortensen. Overpass. Wow. Tipped over. Trying to stay out of the net was Cherokee. They did.
Great dig.
That one was hit hard, but a better dig on the side of Cherokee. Now blocked by Wolfswinkel. Give credit to Ireland Kennedy. The libero, she had the initial dig, and then Wolfswinkel with the rejection at the net. Let's watch this again.
Solo block on this right there. Solo. All by herself. That's a great job.
So athletic from Wolfswinkel. Back set to Works, and she finds the kill as she gets it off the block.
Used the blocker's hands. That was a smart move. And blocker didn't have her hands turned in to press the six back, and it just out of bounds.
9-7, Cherokee remains in the lead. They have been with Humboldt at this stage of every set so far, but this is when Humboldt has started to take over and take command of both of the first two sets. We'll see if they do. There is a touch, and it'll be a Humboldt point to make it 9-8.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the rotations or what, but this seems like the time that they do take over and get a few points ahead.
Red Oak wins the first set from Kemper Catholic 27-25 in the 6-3 matchup. Malowski will set out of the net to Wolfswinkel. That is on line and down.
She just got the line. That must be her favorite shot.
It's nice to have different attacks, but you always got your favorite one, right, Coach?
Exactly, and you got to go to it.
Back set to Wolfswinkel, and she kills that one.
Yeah, so number 14 setting now. Is that normal or is that?
Yep.
Okay. So her dad is the principal of the school.
Okay.
I don't know if that's why she plays, but she's doing a great job, let me tell you.
She is doing a great job, running that 6-2.
Yeah.
She's been setting the sets when Wolfswinkel is attacking, and that one
great
is
cut.
Crushed down the line.
That had to be Goodell, wasn't it? Yeah, that was Goodell. Well, if they set her up, she can hit the ball pretty hard.
Kendall Works will serve. Pulaski will set. Wolfswinkel will punch it, but too long.
And no touch. I'm not sure if she tried to get the hands of the blocker or not. The set was a little bit low. She couldn't get a good swing on it.
11-10. Works.
Oh, good save.
Good defense there from Cherokee. That looked like an ace serve
There's
written
Goodell.
all over it.
Yep.
And Goodell will find the kill. We're tied at 11. Kendall Works will serve. Ski bump set over the net. Goodell again, dug out by Mortensen. Milowski will back set to Wolfswinkel, and that is in. Dielman tried to get there, could not. Wolfswinkel's got a kill.
A great back set right there. Great back set by Milowski. And took it right down the line. That's where it's open.
Then Kennedy will serve. Rolled over by Humboldt. Milowski will set it back to Wolfswinkel again, and that one is wide of the court.
She knew it. She just had a bad handball contact there and hit it out. She's talking to herself, what happened on that? She'll be all right.
12-12. This is a must-win set for the Braves of Cherokee. Milowski will set, this time to Doden. Dug out by Dielman.
Great defense.
Dielman won't let a ball dive. That time it will go down as Works and Dielman will collide with each other.
Milowski did a nice job there, set her dump. She saw that the two wing girls were too wide. She dumped it right in the middle of the donut. Dropped in.
And now it'll be Wolfswinkel who will rotate to the back. She'll serve, and then she will set as Milowski goes to the bench in the 6-2 rotation for Cherokee, dug out by Mortensen. And Doden can't quite get there. Joust at the net, but it goes wide.
That was good effort there. Good effort. Those are such tricky plays, those ones that are hanging on the net, you know.
13-13. Served by Goodell. Doden tips over. And that one is going to be killed by the Wildcats, Mia Schluter.
She's been effective all day. All day. What do you have for kills on her?
Mia Schluter just picked up her 12th kill. She's hitting .480.
I'll take that. Anytime.
I think any coach would, right?
Yeah.
She was hitting 600 for the first set, but you don't probably expect 600 the entire match. That would be incredible.
Yeah, that would be very incredible.
But still, 480 hitting pretty well right now.
480 is very good. Very good. They're trying to get that ball to the middle, but they're setting it too low, and the pass is a little bit off. And so Cherokee's having trouble with that.
And she had a toe fault.
Foot fault in the back. It's something you have to watch when you do that float serve.
And you heard the entire crowd of Humboldt there. They all saw it immediately.
They certainly did. They let everybody know.
As I think the whole town of Humboldt is here. And that one is smashed down the line by Mortensen. Cross court for Mortensen.
Very effective pass and hit. She had some pace on that.
15-15, Cherokee must win. They need to be the first one to score the next 10. Or maybe more the way this set's going. Who knows? 25 might not be enough, Coach.
That's very true. Got to win by 2, though.
Got to win by 2. We'll see what happens when we get there.
Goodell.
Haven't had that problem yet today as Humboldt won the first set 25-16, the second set 25-15.
Correction, that was Timmerman that hit that. Number 7.
And we will see Schluter now serving. And she serves it long, and we are tied again.
She tossed that a little too high, got her hand under the ball instead of behind the ball.
And with the back and forth, both coaches have been able to hang on to their timeouts so far.
Yeah, that's true.
We haven't had this many timeouts left in the first 2 sets. Milowski's back in, and she will set now, but won't get a chance here as Humboldt finds the kill.
One of the strategies Cherokee's trying when they serve is they're serving that ball to the 1. They're trying to serve it behind the setter, but the passers are doing a good job of getting the ball up and getting it in so the setter can set the 2 girls in front of her.
Over the net, it will be an ace serve for Dielman. Brought to you by Channel Seeds. Claire Dielman, the senior libero, had 29 ace serves coming into the state tournament. She's got one now here at state. She'll serve again. Here comes Wolfswinkel, blocked at the net. Wlowski will back set to Mortensen, and she'll finish the job.
That great job of reversing the flow of the play there. She went outside left, then she came back. They dug it up. She came back and reversed the ball to the right side, and we got the kill.
18-17 in favor of the Wildcats. Dielman, the quick set. We've got a whistle, and we've got a net violation against the Cherokee Braves.
Okay.
19-17. Here is Humboldt now. Can they find a couple of more points to separate themselves and win the match? This is a massive side out needed here for Cherokee. Wolfswinkel cannot do it. It's long, and I would assume Coach Luger probably going to use her first time out here. She will.
Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. Regroup and come back.
We've been back and forth this entire set, but now it's 20-17. Humboldt 5 points away from the semis. We'll take a break. This is the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Mid-American Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Back here at the Extreme Arena in Coralville, the IGHSAU State Volleyball Championships. There you see Coach Waldorf and the Humboldt Wildcats break in the huddle. And man, oh man, Coach, they're 5 points away. It's kind of a nerve-wracking time, I'm sure, for them.
Well, you just go say, hey, we need 5. The game is 5. We need 5 points, and let's just keep the momentum on our side and get these 5 points, and let's get out of here.
And for Cherokee, they need to overcome a 3-point deficit to keep the match alive. They have been here before. Some of these girls were on the 2023 team. Joust, both teams battling for it. Ireland, Kennedy will play it. Wolfswinkel will kill it off the block.
Yeah, they need to back set that ball more to that girl right there. She is killing it, and she's using the block, tooling the ball. They got to recognize that. They can get 2 points. They're only down 2, and there's an overpass. Oh, was there a touch? No touch. She hit it out.
Cherokee wanted a touch, not going to get it. It's 21-18. 21-18. The conversation between Wolfswinkel and the R1. They come up with no touch.
Yeah, I find that always true when you talk about to the refs. They don't change their mind too often.
And that's in any sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Humboldt wanted 4 contacts. They don't get that.
Block.
Big block up front by Doden. They'll retreat now, play the free ball. And Doden just has to tip over, kept alive by Ireland Kennedy. The libero does a great job.
Yes.
Goodell
Tip.
tips. It's in. Kennedy can't get to it.
She
22-18.
recognized that double block coming over there, and she tipped the ball right where the double block came from.
Let's watch the tip again here from Goodell. She gets the pass, the set, and just tips it in there. Kennedy comes diving in and just can't quite get there. 3 points away for the Wildcats. A big side out is needed here for Cherokee. They won't get it.
Yeah, Morton. Was that Mortensen or was that Goodell that hit that?
Mortensen, number 8.
Yes. She put that away.
2 points to go for the Wildcats. Wolfswinkel receives the serve. Mulaski sets to Doden. Mia Schluter not enough on it. And new life for Cherokee.
Yeah, she's been hitting all day. There's no time to tip now. It's crunch time. 2 points.
Now the Braves need to go on a run. And they've got the person serving they want serving.
Exactly.
Schluter attacking, dug out by Kennedy. They'll go over with it. Can Humboldt play it back? They'll set to Schluter again, dug out by Kennedy.
Back.
Wolfswinkel. It has to be free-balled over. Set up for Goodell, blocked.
Yes.
They haven't had much of their block all day, but they needed it now, Coach, and they get it.
They do. That was a great double team block right there. And number 8, isn't that Mortensen that did that? That hit that ball?
Nope, that's a Goodell on the Humboldt side.
Okay.
Mortensen, number 8 for Cherokee. It is set to Schluter, and she can't get enough. A couple of tips here from Schluter into the net, and now Coach Waldorf wants to take a timeout. Cherokee is back, down by 2. We're going to keep it right here, 23-21. Humboldt 2 points away from the semifinals. Cherokee 4 points from sending us to a game 4.
And so you just have to tell your players, if you're down here with these 2 points, hey, you guys can do this. We've probably played get 4 points before they get 2 in practice, and this is the time that we put it into practice in the game and see if they can do that. So you just keep encouraging them and say, hey, we got them right where we want them, and serve it tough, serve it inbounds, and let's see if we can get these points.
In 2023, Deidre Doden was on the state tournament team. She was a freshman on that team, now in her junior season. Addie Wolfswinkel was a sophomore. Marin Malowski was also a sophomore. All of them have experience here at the state tournament on the 2023 team.
And that's a good thing to come with.
They are trying to use that experience to push them to a semifinals. They lost in the opening round in 2023 as well. The Union, very good Union team in 2023. This ball is still alive. It'll be Waldorf who will serve. Put it over the net. Here comes Cherokee back with it. Into the net. Cherokee into the net. It is match point for the Humboldt Wildcats. They've only been here one other time in school history. They were swept quickly in 3 straight sets. Now they're 1 point away from their first ever trip to the state semifinals, where they will get a date with Western Christian on Wednesday. Doden over. It is set by Waldorf. Schluter can't finish it. Doden joust at the nets. Schluter. Ireland. Kennedy keeps it alive, and it's hammered back down by Maddie Waldorf. The setter, who has been phenomenal all day, smashes one home. And for the first time in school history, the Humboldt Wildcats will play in the state semifinals in high school volleyball.
Great effort by both teams. Great effort. Waldorf, sorry about that. Humboldt was the stronger team, though. They came out and took care of business.
Addie Waldorf, 39 assists and 4 kills, none bigger than the one that sends her team to the state semifinals.
Exactly. She did a great job.
Kendall Works, 12 kills. Mia Schluter, 12 kills. Addie Goodell in the middle, 14 kills.
And there's winning awards from the IGHSAU, our Executive Director, Aaron Gerlich, and Volleyball Administrator, Ben Van Wyk. Congratulations to head coach Tara Luger and the Braves from Cherokee, Washington on an outstanding 2025 volleyball season. And now we'd like to recognize today's Quick Star star of the game, Addie Waldorf. Her outstanding performance earns her the honor of advancing her team on the bracket to the semifinal round. Thanks to Quick Star for their support of the IGHSAU.
Well, there you see the Humboldt Wildcats bouncing around. They're excited. They win today 25-16, 25-15, 25-22, and they will meet Western Christian at 2 o'clock back here on the same court tomorrow with a chance to get to Thursday's title game. And Coach,
they'll need that balanced attack. That's the key.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Coach, I mean, Humboldt, you get a big win, but now you get Western Christian. Yeah. How do you prepare?
You get 5 minutes to celebrate. You get to go out to eat, and then you start planning by watching videos of Western and coming up with ideas, a plan to how you want to attack and go about beating them. They're a very consistent team. They're solid all the way around. But again, they're going to set up blocks, and you got to use those arms because they're so good at defense. You got to use those arms and tool the ball off of those arms and see what happens. But don't tip. If you tip, they'll just turn it into instant offense, and you'll be scrambling all day.
Well, we've wrapped up Class 3A. We will go to Class 2A for our director and our entire team here in the Extreme Arena in Coralville. I'm Zared Egestal for Dave Wims saying we'll see you later.
Here in Greater Des Moines, we're the unexpected sports mecca that feels like home. We are the big ballers, the little kickers, the underdogs, and the bulldogs. We've got events wacky and wild, big and small, we host them all. That old sports cliche, nobody believes in us? Nah, when you come here, you'll believe. Because in Des Moines, only the S's are silent. Let's go!
Frank, Mr. Frank. I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
In your neighborhood, there's a place so good. It's so nice to be at a store meant for me. The feeling of family, you have to agree.
Wow, thanks, Fairway Frank.
Welcome to Fairway, your Fairway family.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better.
At MidAmerican Energy, we're one company serving 1.6 million people who all need energy that's available 24/7. That's why we work 24/7. That's why we make investments in our systems that make us more resilient to extreme weather. That's why we generate power from all available resources to cover the variables in supply and demand. And that's why when the power is knocked out, we work around the clock to restore power to you. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.